Hello everyone, today we're looking at more Fallout 76 lore, and today we're looking at the Investigators Cabin. It's located right in the middle of the Savage Divide, right underneath the Emmett Mountain disposal site. So first we're just going to look at the exterior of the Investigators Cabin. And what you see here is first there's an outhouse with 2 rolls of toilet paper in it and some beer bottles. If you keep going outside to the outside of the house, you'll be able to see like a small, like a military jeep kind of vehicle. And if you go near to the house, you'll be able to see that there's a water pump and there's like a parked bench for people to eat. Keep going around inside the house, you see like there's a big tank for home heating oil. And if you keep going around, there's not really much on the north and the western side of the house, so we'll just go into it. Once you go in, you'll be able to see that there's a cooker just in the door on the left. There's the TV toolbox, and there's a terminal called Curtis. Okay, so let's look at the personal note. My name is Curtis Wilson, the BADTFL. Anyone who doesn't know what the BADTFL is, it's the Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms and Lasers. So we turned up on the conspiracies originating out of the government institutions. It became clear that if I wanted to get to the bottom of this, I need to do my own investigation. Suddenly the doors, then the war happened. Suddenly the doors that were shut were now wide open and unguarded. But before we can get our answers of finish our investigation, Sheriff Darcy, okay, continue my investigations elsewhere. When the time is right, the contents of my findings will remain inaccessible until then. Okay, and if you look at these investigative reports, it's just looking at all the different kind of conspiracy theories that never turned up. And if you just look at the whiteboard here, it's just one of the cases that Curtis Wilson seemed to have cracked. And then there's this note here. So I met a UATV student, Shelby O'Rourke, who was making preparations for her thesis. She believes she can prove the existence of the local area cryptids, Mothman, Grafton, Snally, blah blah blah. She said it was making plans for a base somewhere, O'Rourke Cemetery, or certainly in her ability to find she's worth keeping an eye on. My initial background check didn't reveal much, apart from she's an exemplary student. So basically it seems this investigative reporter was looking at the different conspiracy kind of Mothman cult Snallygasters that were in the area, and he wanted to see if these things were real. So my best guess, all these folklore things did exist before the war, and the radiation just turned them into things that were way worse. So anyway guys, I know this is a really short one today, but I just thought this Investigators Cabin thing was really cool. So I think the next thing I might do is I might try and find out where Curtis Wilson, what happened to him. I think the best place to go might be the Sugar Grove. If you did like the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, really do appreciate it. And I'm going to be uploading a lot more frequently from now on. Thanks so much for watching guys, really do appreciate it. Look after yourselves.